Hello guys, welcome to my Let's Play of Wildstar. I'm going to be playing this because, I've heard a lot of bad things said about Wildstar, but I've actually really enjoyed the game. I've been put off it a little bit by some of the decisions and the grindy stuff, the same way as anyone else has. But actually it's a really good game, so I thought I would go through and do a 1 to 50 run with all the story missions and side quests and whatever for you guys, so you can see that actually the game's pretty good, pretty in depth, and hopefully with all the new upgrades and patches coming in we'll get going. So first of all, this is the character create screen. I'm going to make a new character. I'm going to play something different to what I leveled, but pretty standard for my channel. If you know anything about my channel so far, it's that I am an engineer. So as well, I'm going to be talking about all the different stuff. So I believe the scientist is probably one of the better ones to go for. Settler's very fast leveler, but we're not going through this fast. Soldier's just actiony, but I think if I remember rightly, you can get a lot more information out of the game with scientists. So make myself an engineer. Let's change my body type because I don't like being a big hefty guy. Zoom out. There's not many sliders on this. I think like you have to go right into stuff if you want to go for it, but I'm gonna make him look relatively close to me. I should have probably planned this all out before. I'm gonna give myself a beard, why not? Eye colour is alright. Yeah, let's go with that eye colour. Oh no, let's go with a really bright blue. There we go. Hair colour, give myself brown. Customise face. Yeah, it's had a few customizations options. Just go with a pretty standard looking human face. He looks a little bit serious, doesn't he? He looks slightly happier. Let's go with serious. Let's make this a serious Let's Play. Skin colour. Well, that's probably closer to what I am. I'll stick with him. Actually, that's probably closer to what I am. You know how little I get out these days. So let's go with Pinky here. He seems to be very sunburnt, but we'll accept that. Let's call him Zipp with one T. You'll know that I've already got the other one. Right, we'll go with Tinker as well. So keep him with the style. So I'm going to be an exile human engineer. This is just one side of the story. I may do the other faction later on, maybe a couple of the other classes, and we'll get into the game. So here we go.
The exiles, driven off their planets by the Dominion, have been desperately searching for a new homeworld while being relentlessly hunted across the stars. But in their darkest hour, they discovered the planet Nexus, the fabled homeworld of the Elden who disappeared from the galaxy long ago. Exhausted, but full of hope, the exiles prepared their ancient starships for one final journey to Nexus. And that is where their true adventure begins.
It's a very pretty game, this. I quite enjoyed all the overlays. Nope, he didn't do well.
Sir. Our last jump to the Nexus system overloaded the reactor in that section.
Just
this
find
ship is
that
more than 3 centuries
cryo
old, and
she's got to be there. Sadie Brightland.
I know the name, Mr. Brightland.
Just call me Deadeye. Now quit arguing. Get my wife out of crying.
Internal sensors are out. Ship's records are unreliable at best. Wait, I think I found it. Functioning pod. Firing up the retrieval system. release it.
Lucky for you, you found her. Saved you going. Hey! Hey, be careful!
Sorry. Hydraulics are leaking. Hold on. This isn't her. She's in a different silo.
Fine. Then whoever you just woke up is gonna help me track her down.
Reanimation nearly complete. All vitals look solid.
Good. We're gonna need every able-bodied exile we've got.
So there we go. It's literally just dumped us in the middle. I have a lot of rewards for my stuff, for being a executive. I think I bought the deluxe stuff, so I can pick up all sorts of different things. Well, I can get a boombox. Let's grab myself a boombox. These you can only open once in a while, so raiding costumes didn't particularly like that.
I wanted to ask for help, but I got no damn choice.
Let's give myself the bag of awesomeness as well. There we go.
Achievement granted.
My wife is stuck in one of these cryopods. The power's failing. I need your help if you're gonna find her and get out before it's too late. I hope you find your wife.
I got your back. You get this done.
Look how buff I am. Ooh, my tiny legs can barely support my massive frame. Let's activate this console. I think we may have found her. There we go.
Sadie, can you hear me?
Everything's gonna be okay.
Right, okay. Move down here. And this is your first example of telegraphs in a game. The big red circles on the floor. Miss, but you can see the cast bars build up as they get to the edge, so that's when they go off. So we'll remember that for later on.
She ain't looking too good. She's got the cryo sickness. We need to get her to medbay and fast.
She has quite a belly on her. That pregnancy bump is insane. She looks like she's having like quadruplets. So yeah, as I said, the cast bars build up, so I can stand in them until it gets to the end, and then I have to get out. If I stay in there all the way to the end, I will take damage. I'll just demonstrate that for you. See, get knocked down, take a little bit of damage. Not much here. I think it's just obviously to keep you learning. If you could take damage and die, that would be the biggest ball ache. So I'm pretty sure I had this set up so I could sprint them. My keybinds are a little bit weird. Hopefully I'll get that sorted by next time. Sometimes my gamepad, I'm running the Tartarus from Razer. I did have the Nostromo.
We'll be there soon. Gotta admit, friend, I'm surprised we made it this far. Us exiles, we've been on the run from the Dominion for a long time. And this old ship's on her last leg. Strange to think that we might just finally get a new home. I wouldn't exactly call myself personable, but I feel like if we all just stick together, we might just be okay. And I ain't above shooting anyone who thinks different. It looks like we're here. I'm obliged for your help, friend. Glad I didn't kill you.
Yeah, sorry about that. Cut myself off. I'm trying to obviously get it so you guys get to see all the cutscenes and I don't just talk over the top of them. I find it really annoying if people are going to leave the cutscenes in. They might as well leave the cutscenes in and not talk rather than talk over them. So as I was saying, I have the Razer Tartarus gamepad. It's pretty good. Makes it easy, but if the programming doesn't work on it for some reason, you end up not being able to do certain things. So, yeah, it's a little bit of a pain. Let's talk to this one. The woman is suffering from acute eye sickness. Given that she appears to be with child, she is in dire straits indeed. Can you do anything for her? I require a specific serum to treat her, but procuring it takes some doing. And that's where I start the quest. Med Bay Mayhem. To cure Sadie's sickness, you must collect medicine from the malfunctioning medbots. Guards who can find these constructs to the connecting chamber. I'll collect the serum, because I'm a boss. Now.
Oh, and do it somewhere I can find your corpse. Thank you.
So here is where I get my first weapon. So I need to open my inventory by pressing I, and then equipping it gives me my first gun, and I get this funky bar. Now this is this changes depending on which class you are, because we're the engineer. We get what's known as volatility. So we can charge that up, and it can be used for abilities later on. But right now we've only got one thing, and that's shotgun blast. And you can see the area I'm going to hit. If I get in the middle, you can see when I'm casting, I get a middle bar there. If I get that, that does more damage than these side bits. So you can see where I'm doing the damage, and as you can see, building up to the cast, building up to the cast, building up to the cast. See, I only hit 34 on the side, or 32. But if I get in the middle, I should, in theory, hit more. Oh, it may have been close enough. So that's in the area. No, it doesn't. I'm pretty sure it says that. Yeah, foes in the middle of the bars take more damage. I don't know if that's true, and that was just because I'm low level. The damage difference is smaller, but didn't seem to make any difference whether I was shooting them right in the face or to the side. Oh well. So we got the serum. Let's take it to Sadie. I always thought his name was Bright Hand, but it's not. It's Brightland.
Got something to say?
Looks like Sadie and the baby will be alright. You done good by me, friend. There you go, that's my impression of him. He reminds me of Jane from Firefly.
Thank you. But I don't say that kind of thing easy.
You done Sadie me a kindness, so I reckon the least I can do is buy you a drink. That I have to do for now. Cool. I could use a drink. Let's go get one. So we head up here. Here's my mini-map up in this corner. And I get a communicator. This is how you get. Because I'm a scientist, I have to go speak to Mr. Mikhail. So you can close those pop-ups down if you want to. I quite like this game. I like the cartoony aesthetics of it to an extent, but I think it's just generally a nice looking game.
What's the situation?
Have a drink. Brightland sent you. Well, belly on up then. He promised you a drink for saving Sadie, and I'm just the grown up to serve you one. You're gonna like this. Thanks. Word travel fast aboard the gamblers ruined Zipp Tinker. Everyone's heard about how you saved Sadie Brightland, and they are all wanting to meet you. I'll be happy to meet your friends. Right, pretty much this is just like go talk to these people. I think these are all the different people.
Hey, just the person I wanted to run into.
There's Drake. You can see, I think it changes. The numbers should switch depending on which one you're closer to. Yeah, so depending on which one you're closer to, it will change the numbers so you can prioritize. Let's talk to this guy. Cool. Picked up the scientist quest. And pioneering legend. We just spoke to all the different pioneering people. So, and then she is the leader of the Black Hoods. Now you make some friends and rubbed elbows with Grenok's clientele. Perhaps you would like an assignment. Yes, I would. The dirty country contains evidence providing the Dominion is planning to attack the gambler's ruin. He must take to my Jurek on the command deck. I'll deliver that. I'm a delivery boy. I'll try and leave the messages up as long as I possibly can as well. I'm not very confident reading. Hopefully I'll get better through this, but...
Commander Stonebreaker, we've arrived in the Nexus system. Stabilizers read go for geosynchronous orbit. Preparing to launch expeditionary.
We're under attack! Battle stations!
Those dirty Dominion. Then you get to see one of my favourite parts of the entire game.
Any news for me?
As much as I would have liked as far as intel a few hours ago, I'm glad to have another one body on the bridge. You ready to fight, recruit? Yes, sir.
You leveled up. Way to go, cupcake.
And there we go. I am now level 2, so I get myself an extra ability. I can equip a shield now. So your shield is like a extra bit of your health bar that regenerates on its own. Everything else doesn't. So, and here we go. These are the new abilities that I get. So I get a second slot down here. So I don't get to choose any abilities at the moment, but I just get given my first one. I get my shield. So let's not be civil about this. Let's jump off. Oh, here we go. Deck sweeper. There's no chance. Right, kill these guys pretty much. It's the open. This is all tutorial stuff, but as you can see, I'm building up volatility, and I just blast it until I get to 75, and then I can press 2, and I do some kind of electrocution stuff. Now, then you see there is a stalker, and you'll realise just how overpowered stalkers are, because they can do horrendous damage just popping out of stealth, especially at low levels. So for leveling, they are very strong. See, electrocute is pretty strong as well though, so I'm not going to complain. I've been playing Spell Slinger. That was my main before this. I thought I'd try something different with Wildstar, and I think I should have just stuck with the Engineer. I level 1 all the way through the beta, and now I'm disappointed that I didn't. Right, I've got to kill some hackers, so I'm going totally the wrong way. I also have hold down to cast. It is the best thing to do. It's in combat, I think, and there you go. Hold ability key to continuously cast an ability. It's pretty useful to have that set up, because otherwise you're constantly pressing 1, because it's more of an action game. It's pain in the ass. So if you can just hold down the ability, I can hold it down on my keypad, or I can hold it down on my mouse, and either way it will do the same thing. And we will try and find another hacker. There we go. Bzzz. Wasted that ability, didn't I? I was nowhere near a range. And this should be my last hacker. Fantastic. And you don't even have to go back to the quest giver to hand it in. So, nice job. Recruit. You wipe the floor with those W scumbags. Your work on the bridge is done, but I've got another assignment for you. Thank you, sir.
Best if you talk to him face.
Let's absolutely thank you, because this next one's really important. Bell Walker's trapped inside the relic room. The Dominion's rigged it to explode. Get your Keisa down there and make sure she makes it out in one piece. Yes, sir. You can find out more about them if you want to. I personally think it would be a long let's play if I started reading you all the little bits of side information as well as the quest. There's Belle. She's obviously totally appropriately dressed for space travel. You know, if there's a whole bridge. This is coming from the guy that's wearing not even shoes, so she's better off than I am right now.
Fill me in.
Although I like her goggles. Get me some of those. Commander said he'd send someone down to help me. I guess that'd be you. Yes, ma'am.
It's gonna be more fun than a bag of razor tails.
How do I feel about bombs? I feel fantastic about bombs. The Rangers planting explosives in the relic room and they're hacking our systems. You'll need to find them bombs and disarm them. I'll disarm the bombs.
My boss reckon you're doomed, so
So,
stay safe out there.
I've also got archaeologist. Right, now, because I'm a scientist, I get this little bot guy that follows me around, and he can scan things. So, if I press G, or click that button down there, he will scan different artifacts. And it will give me different things. This once held the portrait of Avra Darkos. Painted before she became the leader of the Black Hood, the picture was removed to conceal her identity. Ooh. Scientist map. Oh, that was me trying to use the chair. Press G again. I'll click the button. Dorian Walker drew this map after Captain Craig told the famed explorer he vaguely remembers seeing Nexus Green Nebula beyond the fringe. So you just get little bits of extra information based on what your bot has scanned. So Mayala has put aside her Esper crown to wear one made of wood from the mother tree, which helps her keep her connected to the forest and people of BOOYAH. Exile Accord signed 1658, Commander Jurek Stonebreaker, Queen Malaya Everstar, Lady Avra Darkos, Fleet Admiral Dawn Rider, possible beer stain. Oh, didn't get to read all that. Should have highlighted over. Possible beer stain, document in need of maintenance. Sometimes they go really quick and sometimes not so much. Like scan. I am clicking the scan button because I don't have G keybound or I don't know where it is. Jurek Granak's brew vending machine, the leader of FCON and can hold his booze, especially after the battles he's lived through. So you can find lots of little bits more information if you want. And I've leveled up, so I've got myself a title Labyrinth. You can level up your path tree as well as your character like this. So we'll double jump and you just space and disarm this bomb. That is one. And do it again. Boing. Single jump that one. Boing, boing. I apologise, I make stupid noises sometimes. Right, okay. So that's those two bombs disarmed, and then... Oh, they put a sneaky bomb in. Who would have ever seen that? Although, I'm impressed that they managed to get that in. I'm guessing they teleported it in. Be weird if, you know, you had one of those chewer guys just carrying that one under his shirt. I think people would notice. So there we go. That is done. Boom. Jump off, get some full damage. Like a pro. You saved the day, Sugar, not to mention all the knowledge and artifacts my daddy spent his whole life collecting. So you give me some trousers.
Don't wind your drive down just yet, darling.
Sorry to say, the day's not over yet. The bomb's disarmed, but the Dominion's stubborn. They'll be back if they get half a chance. Can you help me collect up some of these relics, Sugar? I'll help.
Well, thank you for that, darling.
So now my job is to just literally pick up books. They're pretty standard MMO quests. I feel that, you know, after playing Guild Wars for so long, you'd be a little bit more inventive with the whole quest mechanic idea, but you know, stick to what you know, I guess. Yeah, that's my bot. My bot's still out, and I can minimize the datacron here so I don't have to see it the whole time. And seeing though there's nothing in this area, at least, I can just minimize it down. The bot will still stay out. I can still do the scan if I want to by pressing G, but you know, for now, I'll just put him away. So finally, deactivate the shield, and this is a bit of lore that you get hold of. So you activate this, and you get a lore unlocked. Now, lore is written down here, and you've got lots of different you get different things like Tales Beyond the Fringe. You actually get this for your house. What have we got here? Data cube entry, which is what that guy was reading, and I just totally ignored. And the Galactic Explorer's Handbook, and it gives you a long read. If you really wanted to read through it, I guess I could have left it up a little bit longer, but for now I'm just going to carry on.
Got something to say?
Folks and law. Great job helping me collect my daddy's things. This stuff's valuable, plus I'm hoping you learned a thing or two in the process. It was most informative.
My daddy says if you can't say thanks, you should
Okay, so I've got another communicator. What's your situation, recruit? I hope you solve Bell's problem, because all hell's breaking loose. Take the teleport to the greenhouse and see if Queen Maya? I don't know. See if the Queen can use your help. There we go. On my way. Right, let's go down. So this is the next area we're going to, called the greenhouse. This is where all the like fluffy tree people live. Obviously I was one of those fluffy tree people before, but I can't be one as an engineer. Right, let's talk to her.
Hello.
Something I needed. Commander Drake said you come. Things are bad and getting worse. We can't let the Dominion destroy our food supplies.
It can really be hard to let go sometimes. I can still hear the voices.
No,
of
the
trees
Dominion have
and
sent
birds
in
behind
Chua
the
and they're
Wildstar.
setting fire to our crops. You've got to stop them. We won't have enough veggies to keep our people fed. I'll take care of them.
Queen.
So now
Supposed to make
I have to
it
go
perfect.
save myself some
This
plants.
time, it is.
So here we go. Shoot this guy. Here we'll find that we've actually got another mission in the area, but it'll take a while to find. So actually what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be picking these plants up, and they're actually alive. So, oh, got to be careful, because these guys can shoot them and kill them. So, select shoot. And we've got, I think I've got all 5 following me. Yep. There you go. And then I have to take them to a safe zone, which I believe is over here behind. Yeah, it's that blue thing over there. So we'll shoot these guys, get the last bit of our mission done, electrocute them for a bit more damage, and we take them into the safety zone. Boom. That's it. And they get planted.
Tell me how you're doing.
Something you needed, yeah. It was great work, Zipp. The Chua are falling back to the asteroid and the veggies have been saved. So I get myself some shoes.
Job.
That's good because I have another favour to ask.
Work yet.
Arwick's gone missing. He's always getting in over his head, and I fear he's done it again. Find him, and if he's in trouble, help him out. Don't worry, I'll find him.
You with the hope of the old
Right.
people, okay?
So yeah, now I've actually got some shoes. Now I'm doing slightly better. Don't have to worry about those you know, pesky little things like splinters on the floor, you know, sharp thorns. So let's kill these for a little bit of extra experience. Bit of lightning damage. Oh, that was just a waste. So here we go. I get another mission to scan the asteroid. But here's the guy I'm looking for.
First consort to Queen Miala and protector of the
So go here and then I press G. I should scan it. There we go. And now I've got to destroy these guys all in one. Luckily, being engineer, I've got a nice blast radius, so I can just cleave everything down in one big hit. It'll tell me how far through the scanning of scientist I am. So, is that done? Oh, these guys. Let's use the volatility and just do some extra damage. There we go. Do the same over here. Blast that up. And if I stand in the right direction, I should be able to just clip everyone. There we go. It's got that big charge bar up. Dodge out of it. Unlike in Guild Wars 2, you aren't immune if you dodge. You just get to get out of the area quicker. So, still not worth trying to wait for it to wait till the last second to dodge out of it. You might as well, you know, try and avoid all the damage together. So I'll finish scanning all of these as well. We'll head round. There's another one there. Scan that. Your bot can actually get killed as well, but I'm pretty sure if you dismiss it and summon it back. Oh, maybe not. Yeah. Confusion on this works a little bit differently as well. It reverts. It changes all your controls. So that should be all of those done. So that's my path done. And there's the warbot that I have to go kill now. This is where you first learn about your super ability, which again I will have keybound for the next time we play. But he's got quite a lot of health because he's supposed to be like a legendary or an elite version of things, and it will give me a suggestion in a second. I should test it out. So I pop my suit and I get a power bonus. I get unlimited volatility, so I can just keep electrocuting, and he dies pretty quickly. So, but I also get a cool power suit. It's only temporary. Gives me max volatility. I seem to have been... oh, there we go. Kind of got stuck at the top. Now if we head back, we should probably get the sprint sorted out. There you go. You only have a limited sprint, but it does save you a lot of time at lower levels. I tend to use it to get out of things. So you'll be using it in raids and dungeons as well. So we'll talk to this guy, finish off the quest, I believe. Warbot worries. You did it. You really did it. Yeah, you don't feel bad. But one look at you and I figured we were toast. I'm really really glad I was wrong. Thanks. You know, had that little faith in me. So again, got another communicator. Nexus Ho. Get my first upgraded weapon. Because of your gallantry, the Dominion's assault has been defeated. I've no doubt your skills will serve the exile well on the surface Nexus. How do I get off the Gambler's Route? Reactivate the teleporter in the greenhouse and take it back to the terminal junction. So here we go. We will head back here. It's just a standard use to use quest. So I use this, it will activate, and then I can go through the teleporter. It takes me to the terminal junction. I get to talk to Avra again. Shuttles are currently leaving for Nexus. You should board one promptly if you intend to seek fame and fortune on the planet surface. So I get my Renegade Blaster, level up.
Now get out there and do some damage.
Mysteries of the Elden. Prior to arranging passage to the planet, you must have the necessary information. Speak to Professor Wellspring and she'll bring you up to speed. I will speak to her. I got new rewards. I can now duel. I have a new class ability, Zap, which is an interrupt, which is a very important part of this game. New attributes. I can now use gloves and I get a third slot. So, let's clear all those. And now I need to speak to the professor. I will open up my map, and I've gone completely the wrong way, so I'm going this way. Sprint back. That's what happens if you don't pay attention, isn't it? You end up going completely the wrong way. So, we will head back this way. This is all the way over there. Sprint, sprint, sprint. Sprint, sprint, sprint. And talk. You're about to head down to Nexus, and the XAS need help. This place is full of mysteries, and I'm hoping, oh god, the most important mystery of all involves the Elden, and they were here a long time. Oh jeez, that really goes fast. Maybe I should slow it down. It's probably an option for it. Right, okay. Now I get to go to the hologram control panel. I get more lore unlocked, which is somewhere. Huh. So here, your time on Nexus is certain to be full of danger and adventure. Mysteries of the Elden. You see, her words are worth hearing. In dire times such as these, information is our greatest weapon. Remember that. I will. Now you must vacate this vessel. Deadeye Brightland and many other human colonists are leaving with Thade. Thade is the XL capital city on Nexus and the largest of our settlements. I speak to Deadeye. The route to Thade is dangerous and patrolled by the Dominion. I wish you luck. Right, okay. Now, if I remember rightly, Deadeye is down this way. But this is the first time you get a real choice. We're going to go the Deadeye way, I believe. But you can go the other way if you want to, and there's a completely different zone. I'll be doing that probably a few episodes from now. But for now, let's just get to Nexus. So I'm going to go speak to Deadeye, which isn't this far. He is further. He is much closer than that. He's down there. You do have a little arrow just on your radar to show you where you go, but I wasn't paying attention to that. He's a little bit silly. Here we go. With his 327 million shield.
Almost to the end of the line.
Travel to the Northern Wilds, that's where we're going. Optional, travel to the Everstar Grove. But we're going to travel to the Northern Wilds on Nexus. So, off we go. But for Thade via Northern Wilds, you cannot return to the Arkship or change your selection once you select yes. So, this is the tutorial done, and let's go.
Transport 3, y'all are clear to depart for Nexus. Destination, the city of Thade. I got reports from Dominion patrols in the area, probably searching for undefended transports. Be safe, and good luck.
Transport 1, you're hit. You need to get out of there. Scan it for alternate landing zones. There. You can just make it to the Northern Wilds.
Roger that. All passengers, brace for impact. This ain't gonna be pretty.
Anyone alive down there? Please respond, Shuttle 3. I'm detecting movement. We have another survivor down there. Repeat, we have another survivor.
So, now we've landed on the planet of Nexus. I say landed loosely, but that's where I'll leave it here for this episode. I'll pull up part 2 pretty soon after this, but for now, thanks for watching. If you've got any questions, leave them in the comment section below and I'll try and answer them. Not next episode, because I'm going to be doing that right now. Just try and split it up, but probably the episode after that. So, thanks for watching again. Give it a thumbs up if you liked it, and I will see you next time. Bye bye.